We live, we are led to believe, in an age of connectivity. You can catch up with your high school classmates on Facebook. You can look at your coworkers' sometimes interesting vacation photos on Instagram. But because of all of this technology, many of us feel more socially isolated than ever before. NBC's Jake Ward met some people who are trying to do something about it for our Sunday Spotlight.
Ted Trentman moved to Whittier, California from downtown Los Angeles, and he didn't know a soul. So he posted an online invitation for a neighborhood meal at a local buffet.
Let's put down the phones and look each other in the eye and, let's be neighborly. Yep. We really only thought like 5 or 6 people are going to show up. And then we had like 35 people. We had a baby there. We had kids there.
Now it's the Whittier Dinner Club.
We're having dinner with Sherry and Sherry.
Ted says it's an antidote to what he sees all around him these days.
Everybody's looking down at their phones, and I'm like, where is everybody?
There is an epidemic of loneliness in America right now. According to the insurance company Cigna, which did a big study on this last year, only about half of Americans have any meaningful social contact with anybody else on a daily basis. Why? Well, come look around.
Studies of loneliness find that it doesn't just feel bad, it's bad for us.
People who are more socially connected live longer.
And connection through technology may not be enough.
If you ask, well, what would create the most community or lasting friendship or lasting dating, for example, it's not going to be the things that grow as fast as infinitely swiping, infinitely scrolling technology.
Some companies are taking it slow on purpose.
So nice to meet you.
Sarah Fryer meets her neighbors for coffee before going to work as the CEO of Nextdoor, the service Ted used to start his dining club.
We are all about the power of proximity. So it's not just about who is in your personal network today. Instead, it's about the people that live around you. So that is a very different kind of starting point.
Tech companies generally want you on their apps all the time. But Fryer says it's more complicated for Nextdoor.
In your case, you're saying, I've done my job when they put the phone down and go do the thing that we got them doing.
Yeah, time on app is actually a bad metric for us. We debate this internally.
Like Nextdoor, the image-sharing network Pinterest has also chosen to live by different metrics, by engaging users' creativity.
We're not trying to take advantage of the wayward brain, for instance. We're actually trying to deliver great value to an intentional act. So, for example, I bought a real fixer-upper, and I spent over a year on Pinterest coming up with ideas to renovate my house. That's a very different mental state than someone who may be absentmindedly scrolling through pictures of their friends.
Perhaps social media needs to stop selling the illusion of connection and actually put us together. Just ask the folks at the Whittier Dinner Club.
We met Curtis and Julie right here. They live in Whittier as well.
It's really cool to meet new people.
A social life.
We're actually talking. And you know what? We don't have our cell phones out.
Instead of social media. For Sunday Today, Jake Ward, San Francisco.